Okay, hello, welcome to the stream. I'm Milo. My mic seems a little lower than usual. I'll just have to project more, I guess. So, yes, and I use they, them pronouns. Hello, welcome. So, my previous streams have been about a bundle of games on itch, the Play for Peace bundle supporting humanitarian aid for Palestine. But while I was going through those, I found the creator of this game, which I enjoyed, kind of a Game Boy Color Zelda-like about a squirrel. And among their other projects was Selkie for a game jam. This is Daikon Games. They sure do seem to make some cool stuff, especially about various kinds of creatures, which is great. Armadillos, dog spaceships, some kind of snake monster. So this one is about the mythical seal creature of, is it Irish folklore? I should have researched this a bit more, I guess. I was in a rush today, sorry. Yeah, the Selkie, it's a creature that takes the form of a seal but can take on human form by shedding its skin, and shenanigans ensue in the tales. So it's a ripe concept, and inspired by discovering this game, I searched on itch and found some other ones that also use this creature as inspiration. So that's what we're doing today. We're going to play through these. It's a sort of adjunct to my semi-ongoing series of dolphin and mermaid games, because they're essentially a sort of mermaid in some way. Okay, let me just make sure I'm set up over here, and then we can get started. Okay, so our first one is Selkie Game Jam. It's from 2019. Take control of a Selkie, a mythical seal creature who can take human form, seduce a local fisherman and steal his fish. This was made for Ludum Dare number 35. The theme was Shapeshift. It's short, but game jams be game jams indeed. So let's get that going. Oh, better make sure I have the right one because there's some similar names here. I think it's this one. Okay. Duck. Nope, this is the wrong one. Okay, hold on a sec. I recognize that logo. So which one am I actually looking for? This one. Okay, hold on. Yep, this is it. So, I hate these giant pickers. How big's my screen again? Yeah, the biggest, not windowed. Okay, let's go. Now, did I see that this had controller support? It does, wonderful. Collect fish. So we are the mother Selkie, and we're caring for our pups, our seal pups. Actually, are they seals or sea lions? I'm gonna go with seals. They don't have ears. Oh, a smooth transformation. Okay, the control stick has stopped responding. Oh, I moved. How did I move? Did it say anything about controls? It doesn't. Okay, space and... tricky. See, part of the puzzle is figuring out how to actually control it. Now, I definitely turned around. How did I do that? Arrow keys? Okay. We mash space, maybe? Oh, no. Okay, we have to hold space. And then if we rotate during the holding of space, we can change our direction. Okay, interesting. It's always interesting seeing how people implement swimming controls, because there's a million ways to do it. And some of them are good. I think this one's okay. Interesting tail action on our Selkie here. But yeah, that's part of the reason why playing a dolphin game or a fish game or a mermaid game is so interesting, because it's a very different control scheme that even now hasn't really been standardized. Not like a platformer where you just jump. So they can be really experimental and potentially really fun to control. Like Echo's a great example of that. Whoa, okay. So I still don't really know if I'm doing this properly. If you hit space a lot, she'll flap her tail, right? But does that get me more speed? It also seems to change my direction, even if I'm not pressing a button. But holding it down is a simpler... What was that? Someone walking up there? Yeah. Oh, we gotta sneak past the fishermen to grab all the fish that they've already caught. I guess we'll try... I think I just swung my tail through the floor and collected a fish. That's one way to do it. I guess if there's gaps in the deck, in the wharf or whatever this is, that could be possible. Like how there's a filter on the music when you're underwater. Oh. So can I get back on land? Didn't it say I had to seduce the fishermen? So I guess maybe I'll come in the other way and take human form and then see what I can do. Do we think there's 22 fish in that pen up there? There might be other ones I have to find. So yeah, I guess one of the interesting things about Selkies is they're not just sea creatures. They go from one to the other. Oh, from land to sea and back. So we'll get different control schemes. Okay, can we... Mash, mash, mash. Get up! Maybe we'll try building up a bit of speed and doing a flying leap. It could work, could work. You gotta hold right to counteract the natural turning of the tail action. So I did see some shadows over there earlier, so I think there are other fish out in the water. Come on! Yes! Flop! Go for it! We didn't make it. Alright, I'll go find those other fish, I guess. We'll come back. Oh, hold on. Bit of physics. Can flop our tail around, lever ourselves up. Oh, that works too. Oh, almost. This is fun. Just fighting the physics system to try and do a basic action. That's the great thing about these little game jam projects. Okay, here we go. Oh no! Alright, well, we definitely did it once. Let's build up some speed again. I'll go check if the fish are over there, because I'm sure there's some up on this layer. I could try getting them on the way back to the babies, but since we have to build up speed anyway. Oh, here they are. And they require a flying leap in slow motion for dramatic effect. I like this low poly seal. It's very cute. Okay, let's go. Whoop. Yes, that's all the fish in the sea, I think. And we're still 18 short, if my maths is correct. Okay. I'm just holding space now. Hope our slow motion leap. Perfect. It's never been more perfect. Hello, sailor. Wait, what? Oh, game over. He caught me, I guess. Is that what just happened? I thought there would be an opportunity for something. Well, let's hightail it back over there straight away. Have another go at that. Hang on, let's check the instructions. Seduce a local fisherman and steal his fish. That's totally what I was doing. Like, I ran up to him and the seduction began, and then I just was sent back. So I guess I didn't seduce him correctly. Okay. Oh, this is a bit early. I might make it. Yes. Okay. So it is a 2D plane game. So I hit spacebar to do a little gesture. Right, so the spacebar, the action button, caused me to lure him over. But since it's 2D, what's my option there? I guess I could sneak in the back after he's lured away, because there's no other way to get around him, really. Unless I seduce him from the back, so to speak. Oh, sorry, Gibbon. Hello. Welcome. So, you may remember I spotted this Selkie game while checking out other games by the other creators I was featuring on the Play for Peace bundle showcase. So I discovered some other Selkie games, and that's what we're doing today. All Selkie themed games on itch. All the ones I could find. Yeah. I don't know a whole lot about Selkies, but I have read 2 comics that feature them prominently, which I can tell you about. So if this fisherman actually catches me, I'm done. Scratching his head in confusion over the seductive siren of the seas. So here's our plan. We're going to sneak in the back now that he's out of the way, I guess. And now that we know how to do a flying leap... Whee! Just ignore that. Bit awkward. Nope. Okay. Attempt 2. This time. The momentum's a little bit deceptive. There we go. Aha! And the back gate is open. So hopefully we can nab all these fish while he's distracted over there, wondering what happened. There he is. Ta-ta! Selkie triumphs once again. And I take the fish back to feed my pups. Simple as that. And the humans do all the work for you, capturing the fish. Very, very convenient. Okay, so now we're going back. So yeah, one comic that I read recently, which I've used as the backdrop here, a panel from... it's a comic series based on Jim Henson's The Storyteller. And they get various creators to come in and write and draw stories based on various myths and legends. And there's a whole like mini series about, it's called Sirens. It's about various sort of aquatic people, creatures from various mythological traditions, various cultural traditions. So there's one based on a Chinese goddess, there's one based on a German folktale, and a more traditional mermaid story as well. And one of the issues is about Selkies, and it's really fun and cute twist on it. It's very human and wholesome. I liked that one a lot. I think it was Sarah Webb did it. So once we grab all the other fish in the sea, we'll be able to feed our little pups and we'll be all good. And the other comic about Selkies that I've read, it was an arc of John Allison's Bad Machinery webcomic, which has been collected to print. Whoops, what? Excuse me? That wasn't the last fish. But, okay. over the various attempts, I did collect them all, so enjoy this ending scene. Thank you. And we're all enjoying our meal of fish together. Yay. And I assume, yep, that just takes us back there. So that's it for this Game Jam project. Very good. Okay. Well, just so I don't get this wrong. I forget which arc it was. It was like year 4 or something, not year. Books? No, that's not right, because it's done by a different publisher. But maybe we can get the old comics here. Oh boy. This is like his current running. Simon & Schuster. Well, where's the publisher? Oh yeah, it is on Go Comics. Right. Oh no, it's just a calendar. Oh boy. Yeah, I was running really late today. Wow, this has not been maintained very well, has it? It's not these, so it must be number 5 or something. Who does these ones? Ugh. Oni Press does the Bad Machinery trades. Okay, so like this one, I think. Near Drownings. Yep, this is it. Number 5. So yes, this is the one. Spoilers. Oh, sorry, I bumped my microphone. Spoilers, there are Selkies involved in this. It is sort of revealed slowly over it, but I really do recommend this. If you can find the right calendar thing in bloody Go Comics, I guess. Or find this book at your library or local retailer. Anyway, moving on. Because I did not explain that well. Okay, next one. Selkie. Simple titles here. Oh, this is brand new. 2025. A prototype from Silly Goose Games, as well as Code Toad Joe and Deku Deluxe. Okay, so some of them have collaborated before. So what is this? A journey of finding your courage. The play begins on a beach. You must enter a cave that exists between worlds. Here you'll meet 3 guardians of Irish mythology that will each imbue you with the power to wield a new colour to help you sneak past enemies controlled by the Grey Man. Controller? Yes. Okay, cool. Let's try this one. So this was the goose logo. Wow, you can even put it into Gaelic. That's awesome. I'll take English, though, because that is what I speak. Proceed. Oh, sick. Okay, play, credits, quit. Let's check the credits so I don't forget. Lovely. Small team of 3 people. And here we see the Selkie in human form wearing the skin. Ooh. And so the adventure begins. Only this time without names on the sand. I like the style. Okay, we enter the cave. Okay, a bit of a slide. Whoop. Increased speed over sand. But it slows you down when you're not on sand. Okay. Hello. There's a marrow carved into the stone. It feels warm. An Oliphiest, the fierce river dragon. The statue is crumbling. That's the Tav Uish, the water bull. Oh, my Irish pronunciation is terrible. It feels empty. So apologize. Okay, so that same button also can stop us from slipping so much. Oh, that's a pillar. I see. Crab? A barrier of colourful mist blocks the way. Maybe there's another route. So we already have a confirmed crab. Gibbon has found a gluten-free fried chicken place right near her and has eaten too much. She says, I regret nothing. As you should. That sounds awesome. Well done. You have a long journey ahead, little one. Be brave. I'll lend you my power. Ooh. I have the power of green. Whoa! And I can run across slippy surfaces real quick. So the crab teaches us about stealth. Sneak to move quietly over puddles. And we're doing a little wall. What do you call it? Like sidle? Classic PlayStation 4 era loading technique. Whoa! Okay, here we go. We have a blue crab this time. And it's got a vision cone. But there's no surfaces here that will make noise, it seems. So we just have to use the terrain to proceed. Yes. I am solid Selkie. Be brave, little one. Okay, I'll try. So we got 3 challenge rooms. Oh, I no longer have the power of green. It's interesting making like a stealth action game or whatever, but giving it these mythological trappings. A very different kind of theming than what you usually see. I love that. Because this could easily be a game about a man with a gun infiltrating a facility. Whoops. Oh, that's just a slippery surface. Okay. Sneak in. I think I see a bonus star. Sea star. Nice. Selkies are so underrepresented in media. Yeah, like all I've done is a quick search on itch.io, but I'd be glad to know if there's other more mainstream projects that feature Selkies, because I did not have the time or energy this week to do further research. This stream was a little thrown together. Apologies. So I guess that top thing is just for completion of the room, and then the star goes green if you found the star as well. And yeah, like the fact that I've only seen 2 kind of obscure comics about them. But I feel like that's Irish and Gaelic mythology in general. It's not super mainstream the way that like Greek mythology or whatever is. Okay. Hey, we did it. So we need to pick up the green power. Oops. Got spotted. Do 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 do. Oh wait, I got the green power. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Wow, the vision cones are so narrow that you can't just slip around them. I guess crabs don't have very good hearing. I don't know. Can anyone confirm that? Ooh, Gibbon's got some recommendations. The Dragon and the George books. which was a popular series when I was younger, and what the animated Flight of the Dragons film was based on, features a Selkie as one of the regular cast, starting a couple books in. Okay, so the Selkie is not in the film, I assume, but is in later books. That's fun. I'll have to look into that one. But yeah, I can recommend both the comics that I mentioned because I did enjoy both quite a lot. That's the... Oh god. I stepped on that puddle foolishly. So yeah, Jim Henson's The Storyteller Sirens and John Allison's Bad Machinery Volume 5. The Case of the... I forget what it was. Okay, so I'm going to sneak across the water. Oh, did I grab that star? There was a noise. Oh no, there's the star in the middle. So what was that noise? Maybe the noise was telling me that I didn't have the green power as I passed by the door, so I wouldn't be able to get through. But now I do, and I have the star, so all good. Song of the Sea, the animated film from Cartoon Saloon, who did Secret of the Kells, and that one Star Wars Vision short was about Selkies. I've heard so many good things about those movies, Secret of Kells, and their other works. So Song of the Sea sounds like something I should definitely check out, yeah. Okay. And there's maybe 3 Selkie cards in Magic the Gathering. Does Selkie get its own creature type, or do they get called Merfolk or something? Because I know they sometimes lump in things with other... yeah, like bigger creature types, which makes them work better for synergy. There is far to go, Selkie. Stay in the shadows. Okay, so we're in the second set of levels now, based around this character whose name I really could not pronounce. They do get the Merfolk type. Okay, well, I think that's good as far as I'm concerned, because it would mean that I'd be more likely to put them in a Merfolk deck. Because you can't build a deck around 3 cards, really. But if they fit in with the other ones, then, you know, they're like cousins. I think it works. Oops. I think I just got caught. What else? Selkie was one of the player races you could be in the Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles series, though they're a little different than traditional Selkies. Oh yeah. You do get some Irish mythology, at least, you know, in name only, in some Final Fantasy games. I've noticed this. Okay, so you're going to turn to the left so we can do that. We got to watch this one. Oop, oop. So they turn left as well. Maybe we'll just sneak in here to hide. Okay, and then it's safe. We got to get a good view of the crab's movements. Oh god. Got to watch which way this one turns. To the left. So if we sneak up behind it and stay right, we'll be good. Yeah, I gotta look up those magic cards. What set were they in, do you know? I'll just check Gatherer later, I'm sure, but... Okay. Oh, didn't need to hide there. Just rush back here. Hide. So we have blue power now. Oh, where's the sea star though? It's probably in behind... Yeah, it's probably in that gap. Let's try it. My gamer senses have failed me. It's not here. I'll keep looking. That's interesting though. I know you're a big Crystal Chronicles fan, but it's not something I've ever experienced myself, so I'm curious. Whoop. Okay, I've just grabbed the opposite wall. Oh god, no. Run! I missed the star though. We're at the end, but... is this a wall I can... I can't? I thought the color of the wall indicated you could sidle on it, but maybe not. I don't think I went down here, so it's probably down here. I can't adjust the camera either. Oh god. Yeah, I got caught. Foolish. Oh, Eventide. Yeah. I was all in on Eventide. They've been reprinted. So I probably, well, I used to own those, not anymore. But, yeah, now that you mention it, I'll look them up and see if I recognize them. But yeah, I probably did own those ones. At least some of them. Man, Law and Eventide was so good. Such cool sets. And they were based on, like, mythology and fairy tales and stuff. Oh god. Help, help, help. These crabs don't seem that attentive. I don't know. Where's the star? Dang it. So if I hop off the wall and then... Oh, now it's not letting me. Surely I've been everywhere in this room. But yeah, there was a big merfolk. They were one of the big races of Lorwyn, so I think it makes sense to give them a few more synergies. Oh god. Via a related kind of creature. We definitely had a merfolk deck. Alright, I'm leaving. Maybe I don't get all the stars. Oh, I did get it. I guess I just didn't notice. Oh well. Okay. Have a little break from that just for a second. Dragon and the George. Okay, I'll read about that later. Song of the Sea. See where I can watch this later. Actually, I'll check Just Watch. My clumsy fingers. Apple TV to rent, of course. Streaming on Binge. Okay, good to know. Is there a non-Wikia Final Fantasy wiki? I guess there is. Oh, non-Wikia wikis are so nice. Oh, Gibbon is telling me about Crystal Chronicles. They're one of the 4 tribes that players can choose from. Lilties are hobbit-sized plant sprites. UKs are the tall armor-clad bird folk, and Clavats are basically just standard humans. Selkies are human-adjacent, a little more wild or tribal with sea green hair, fur-lined clothing, and more traditional northern Aboriginal gear, which I thought was kind of neat. That's interesting. Yeah. Oh, all the red links. I guess this is the problem with non-Wikia wikis, isn't it? We'll have to stoop. Here we go. Final Fantasy Legend 3, which is a saga game, I believe, right? Oop. It's just like a Rivazor. Okay. Oh, cool. Do they have any kind of transformation power? Interesting. Red hair, good. There are quite a few Crystal Chronicle games, aren't there? Faroese, Icelandic, Irish, and Scottish. Good, good to know. Didn't know it went a little Scandi as well, but that makes sense. Gatherer. Just doing a little research break. They are unfortunately the least fleshed out of the 4 races. Oh, that's a shame. Makes them the underdog. Oh yeah, I recognize this. I recognize this. I guess I didn't have this one. Island Walk, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Yeah, a lot of Eventide had these split mana cost, which was a cool mechanic. Made them a lot more adaptable. Okay, so this is a kind of half and half centaur style interpretation where the bottom half is seal and where the head is, you have the top half of a human, although they also have seal flippers for hands. Interesting. Gain 3 life. Return target tap creature to its own hands. Yeah, that's okay. Not super powerful, but pretty good. Wistful Selkie, draw a card. That's even less powerful, but okay. But I do like the art in these sets a whole lot. Oh, there's different card art. Do they show it in Gatherer? Because you said they reprinted it, right? How do you do that in Gatherer these days? It's been a while since I used it, I guess. It must have been a different one that... Oh wow, that's been reprinted a lot. But yeah, who knows? So yeah, 3 cards underrepresented. Oh, here we go. Ooh, that's fun. Why was this not in Gatherer? Jeez. Stupid. Yeah, that is cool art. It's also the sort of half and half creature type thing. Okay, cool. Well, that was our research break, I guess. Let's go back to the game. Oh, hang on. Kingdom Hearts as a Selkie? I don't think so. Are you talking about Sora? Sora's got like a half dolphin form in that game when he goes to Atlantica. But are you trying to claim he's a half pinniped? I could maybe see that. But it's the magic style of... okay. Just managed to avoid that crab. The crabs are the bad guys in this game, by the way, which I think is very unrealistic. But I suppose they could be the guardians of the cave, testing my worthiness. Let's go with that. But yeah, like... the whole half and half thing is not really consistent with the traditional depictions of Selkies, I would say. It's close enough. Oh. I didn't pick the thing, sorry. Okay, should be good now. I just did this room. I'll do it again, because you didn't see it. Sorry. So this room actually introduced us to a new mechanic, which is combining the color powers, because the door we have to get through is teal. So we get the green power, and then... ooh. Oh, maybe the vision cones are colored to indicate something about the crab's behavior. So maybe if I'm green, they won't see me if their vision cone is green. That is how it works. So that explains the crab's behavior in the previous room when I got the blue power. So let's just test that. Now that I'm teal... oh, teal combines part of green, but if I was close enough, the crab still kind of spotted me. Alright, so there's more to the stealth mechanics here than I thought at first. So yeah, we have the blue and the green together, and that gets us through the teal door. So that's the new mechanic. Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't switch OBS back over when I went back to the game. The internet is telling Gibbon that the merfolk in the castle lake in Harry Potter are purportedly selkies, but JKR has typically gotten them all wrong. Yeah, I think we can just ignore that one. Yeah. From what I remember from, I haven't seen the movies in a while, but from the Lego games, they're very sort of monstrous in appearance. Oh yeah, I forgot about the puddle. We have to sneak over the puddle so that we don't make sounds, which alerts the crabs. But once I get the blue power, then I should be able to just walk through here. Yeah, there we go. But the green crab will still spot me. This is a slippery floor as well. Oh boy. So we have a green crab, teal crab. We're going to grab the green power when the blue crabs aren't looking at me. And then I'll be able to sneak past the other ones. Although actually... Oh god. When I become teal, blue should still not be able to spot me, I think. I've never eaten Taco Bell. They don't have it here very much, except a couple in the major cities. So if you're getting ads for Taco Bell, it's more about your own demographic. Okay. So we need to watch out for that teal one coming down. Okay. So now we get... Oh, see, I was close enough that it spotted me. Ooh! Run! And we do have the star, so we hightail it through. Wow, that was cool. Nice little set piece there. Genuinely tense stuff. Oh, it's just generic, yeah. Okay, so now we're in the final area. You're almost there. Don't stop to talk now. Well, I did, so there. Okay. What new twist do we have here? This game was marked as a prototype, but it feels like it's got everything that it set out. It's got all the content that it like presented from the start, you know. The 3 different areas. Okay, there's the star, but now that we're red, we can sneak past this crab. Just have to hold down the sneak button over the water so it doesn't get alerted, and there we go. Cool stuff. Elder Scrolls has selkies. They also look to be the half and half type, going by this statue. Are there any alive ones or just statues? You would know a lot more about Elder Scrolls than me. I've never played a single Elder Scrolls game. Oh. Yes, turn around. Get red early, which is nice. Now we just need to find the star. Do a bit of sidling. Oh, what's this? Purple. We've combined blue and red. Yes, we confused that crab. Oh! I made it splash, but I got away with it. Yes. Don't even need a cardboard box. Okay, this might be the final room up here. Selkies are in the lore, but the only in-game appearance is that statue. The Selkie of West Scary. Well, then it doesn't count, I'm afraid. No, the reference is okay. Wow, this has got everything, this room. Okay, whoop. Oh god. You didn't see nothing. Must have been the wind. Okay, we'll quickly grab red power. Now we're good. Okay. Still got to sneak past Greenie over there. Yep, and then up around behind. Red plus green equals yellow. Yeah, that's how light works. It's not how paint works, counterintuitively. Wait, no, that's yellow and blue. What combines with red to make yellow? Yeah, yellow and blue paint makes green paint. Yellow and green light makes blue light. Well, either way, we've combined all three powers at last to get the white coat. We made it past all the mini crabs. So the statue is in Oblivion, which is the worst mainline game in the series. And there are Selkies in a Highland song. What is a Highland song? Okay, so we're done with the red rooms. We go back. Will we now pass through? Who's this? Scary. Hello. Oh, a final set of challenges, perhaps. Whoa. Okay. Whoa. Creepy. Yeah, it's boss time. A Highland song by Inkle. Oh, a new indie game. Okay, I'll check that out in the next research break. Thanks for the suggestion. I believe I have heard of that now that you mention it. Moira must cross the Scottish Highlands. The Scottish Highlands of the Scottish Highlands. Okay, so this time it's no mere crab we're up against. It's some kind of sinister hooded figure. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I did knock over those rocks. Saw nothing. So presumably, with this white vision cone... Oh, I did it again. I'll be able to avoid it once I get all three powers. But it's also wider and more diffuse than the crabs. Much more threatening. Okay, you can go away now. Okay, thank you. And now that I've knocked those rocks out of the way, we can easily get through. Except it's looking right this way. Yeah, look somewhere else, buddy. Thank you. Okay, we're now teal, and we add red to teal to get white, of course. That's physics, baby. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, it can still see me. We needed white to get through the white door. Not to avoid detection from the almighty cloaked figure. Oh, okay. I guess that was the end. We passed the final test. And our reward, the title screen. That was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. I like the design of the protagonist. The stealth mechanics are fun. Just look at those credits one more time. Thank you, Jess Williams, Diane Knipe, and Joe McKinney. Yes, my Irish pronunciation remains terrible. I'm sorry. Yeah, so that was Selkie. Really cool stuff. I wonder what the script is. Is that Ogham or something? It's got the line down the middle. It must be Ogham. Yeah, maybe. Ogham script. Old Irish. Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, that was definitely Ogham. Nice. I wonder what it says. Probably just credits, play and quit, I guess. So we need to look up a Highland song. Maybe put it on my Steam Deck wish list. Accidentally caps locked there. I'm not logged in, that's fine. I'll get it later. Oh, they made Sorcery. Okay, yeah, these guys are legit. But they made a lot of other cool stuff too. Yeah, adventure games that I've heard of and are well regarded. So this one Yeah. Looks beautiful. So this apparently has some selkies, huh? Well, that's cool. Okay. Thanks for the tip. Okay, cool. Oh, that might be a spoiler. Well, oops. But the existence of them makes me want to play the game. So in that sense, I wouldn't call it a spoiler, at least for me. But if it did spoil anybody, my apologies. Okay, so that was our second game. How are we doing for time? Okay. Yeah, we're okay. Next game, Selkie's Moon by Riotan. Oh, they also have a seal rescuing game, which is fun. And there's no screenshots, so let's just replay it. Let's run it. Donkey Kong Country? It's always about Donkey Kong Country with me. Okay. It's so cute. Hold on a sec. Okay. Why are we shooting orcas? Whoa, jeez. I guess orcas are the natural predators of seals, right? So we're spitting out pearls or bubbles to defeat our superior foes here. Not very realistic, but there you go. Yeah, Donkey Kong Country and Taco Bell, that's my brand. Oops. Well, so much for that. The writers of Knights of the Old Republic, the Star Wars sub-series, apparently named their original for that game, but used in many things since, ancient aquatic race Selkath, after the Selkies of folklore. Awesome. That's cool. Okay, well now we got to go to Wikipedia, which unfortunately is a fandom wiki. What does a Selkath look like? Oh, no. Legends, please. Frickin' fandom wikis. Well, it's more like a manta ray. They're a little bit Zora-esque. Mantu. Okay, but named for Selkies at least, if nothing else. Oh yeah, there was a Mario Kart 64 Taco Bell tie-in that had awful, well, just like really low quality like 3D models for a commercial. So yes. Anyway, let's get back to the games. So Selkie's Moon. Do we get in-browser translation in this thing? I don't even know. I guess not. Ugh, sorry, it didn't auto thing. Okay. So here's the description. It's in Spanish. I do have adblock running. It's not enough for wiki. The wiki ads and awfulness is too powerful for my ad blocker. I guess I need more ad blockers. So, a Selkie warrior named Layla went on vacation to Earth, but she's called back to the Moon, which has been invaded and needs reinforcements. So upon her return, Layla finds a disaster. Knowing this, she must complete her mission as quickly as possible to get back to where it all began. This is a Metroidvania game where you must avoid traps like spikes that drain your health and a strange whitish liquid that instantly kills you. Open doors by finding the keys and continue your journey to the top. So that's the description for Selkie's Moon in Spanish. And we're going to play it now. Let's go. Selkie Moon, video juego. Okay. 4 different ad block things. Wow. I got to get on your level, apparently. So let's check the creditos. Oh, this is a university project, a student project. Universidad Gestalt de Diseño. Nice. So this is the person who uploaded it to their thing, but I guess it's a two-person. Oh, Realizado por Lillian Scarlet. So it's made for Lillian Scarlet, I guess. So maybe it's a one-person thing. That's my poor Spanish trying to figure that out. So let's... Oh, what's this? Oh, I like the style. Wah! Oh, that was loud. Sorry. Just turn that down. So... Oh. I guess it would have just put me here if I'd picked Yuga anyway. Okay. I'm pressing north face button to jump, which is unusual, but I have played Eco and Shadow of the Colossus, so I can adapt to this for a 2D platformer. Also, being a 2D platformer, my preference is to use the D-pad, but I'm being forced to use the analog stick here, but it's okay. So this is also a sort of human-animal hybrid type character. They've got sort of seal features, but a mainly humanoid figure except for the tail, which is a way of doing it for sure. Okay. Ooh, have we found another Selkie game? One that I didn't find. I did not have that one on my list, so I will add that one. Thank you. Well, I don't know if any of them are any good. That's the whole point of today. But I think we've had some good results so far. So it looks like we've just unlocked the double jump, I guess. The game didn't really tell me, but now I can press jump twice. Oh god. Wow. The jump is really floaty, which helped me out a lot there. I love the character design here, actually. And they looked really cool in that hand-drawn intro. So what did that do? I guess a health refill, but I was already at max. It was a different color to the HUD heart, so I figured it would do something different, like extend my maximum, but... Oh no, the Metroidvania analysis paralysis. Do I go up or right? I'll go up this time. So up to 28 puntos, which I believe means points. How many Metroidvanias have points? Ah, good thing I went up first. We've opened a door. Is there a non-fandom Star Wars wiki? Because I started using the independent Doctor Who wiki in favor of instead of TARDIS wiki, and having a much better time generally. Ooh. Okay, so the platform collapsed before I could land on it again, which dropped me on those spikes. Come on. Okay, and back to full health. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, that awful white liquid. Game over, really? Yamcha pose, I love it. This must be a very short Metroidvania if they're giving you a game over for falling in one hazard. And no checkpoint? Okay, well, I don't know about that. Oh, I kept my score. That's weird. Alright, well, we'll skip the puntos then. There is not an independent Wikipedia equivalent. Otherwise, it would be an indie wiki buddy. Oops, well, now I'm boned. The sticky white stuff of Demon Souls has killed us. I want to see this intro again. It looks incredible. Space Warrior Layla. We did play a Space Warrior Layla game a long time ago. On the Famicom, I believe. It's a knockoff of Dirty Pair from memory. It was pretty good, and I also played a ROM hack of it. So yeah, this star unlocks double jump. Now we can just go fast. Don't worry about points. Yeah. So I'm playing these games today because I'd put the list together already and I've been so busy in the last week that I didn't have time to put anything else together. But I do have a plan for next week, which is to continue the aquatic theming and play Laser Dolphin, a game that I've previously played the demo of, but I'm going to do the full version because somebody actually requested it. Somebody commented on an old video and said, hey, you should play the full version. They did comment a while ago, but I figure I'll finally get around to it. Laser Dolphin is a really silly, fun game, which I would like to feature the whole thing of. Because we've been talking about Echo today, and yeah, it fits into that in a way. Very different structure. It's a series of action stages. But it's quite well made by Dingo Games, who have a new game coming out in January. They've got a whole series of these sort of Katamari-inspired eat-em-up games. Their first one was Tasty Blue, I believe, where you play as a little fish eating to become bigger. It's a classic formula. And the likes of... sorry, there's a Game Boy game, I can't remember what it's called. Fish Dude, it's Fish Dude, where you have to eat fish to be bigger fish. What the hell? The movement, oh god, it's terrible. I think what I need to do is jump as late as I can and wait for the platform to come back. Okay, so third attempt. Fourth, I guess. But yeah, a Metroidvania with a game over start from the start state is very unusual. In fact, calling this a Metroidvania I think is a little inaccurate. Oh, we found another one? I think that's so this is Keeper by Renee. I believe I saw that one, and it's like a hard copy game, like a board game that you do by printing out stuff. So maybe not suitable for this. Oh, okay. And I don't have anybody to play with. In real life, that is here right now, who would be willing to play for the purposes of my stream, that is. Yeah, you certainly can find a lot of interesting physical games like tabletop supplements or mini campaigns and stuff. How did I miss that one? Alright, I got some itching to do after this. Oh, this one is also a tabletop game. But it can be played solo on Google Docs. Huh, okay. Well, I'll put that on the maybe list when we get to the end here. I think it's funny how she has the exact same jump sound effect every time you jump. Ooh, okay, so what I'm gonna do is jump now. That was... Yes! I did it! Oh my god. I hope there's not another one. Yes. Yes. We made it past the sticky white stuff, thank god. Oof. Okay. That's the end of the game? Okay. Well, we got to see that cool character design one more time. Space whale in the background too. You'll love to see it. Okay, well, back to Inicio. And Salia, please. Thank you. That was good. Maybe needs a bit of checkpointing or expansion. But as it is, it's a small little student project. Love the art design and the concept. Really cool stuff. Thank you, Riotan. Okay. So we've got 3 more that I've found, but let's do a little... maybe adding some things onto the end of this list. So... Lament. Shut up, Firefox. Jeez. Okay, well that's a common word apparently. Okay, that's a common phrase apparently. What is this? Gameheads. Oh boy, there's a lot of them. Okay. This one, Selkie. It's got selkies. Point and click visual novel. Oh yeah. There are some visual novels. I did not, I skipped over those, so I'm not going to play visual novels today, sorry. But good to know that there's more out there if you're into selkies. I didn't want a tab group. How do you... Stupid. That got rid of the tabs? No. Alright, well, stupid Firefox. I do like Firefox. Anyway. Okay. Just stop. Ungroup tabs. Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is another one I saw. Asynchronous play. Content warning had me a little iffy. Yeah, a 2-player tabletop role-playing game. Wait, how is this Selkie related? Interesting. And the other one... Caps lock is on again. Oh, this one you got to pay for. Okay. Okay, back to the plan. Okay, yes, so the next one I had planned to present a Selkie story by Mr. Zero. Who is Mr. Zero? Okay. Person who makes games. On the night of the full moon, by the seaside manor, seals rise from the sea. Removing their skins, they bask in the moonlight glow. All except one, that is. The lord of the manor caught her in a moment of weakness, stealing her beloved skin and compelling her to become his wife. This is the traditional Selkie story. Now she longs for the sea, often gazing longingly from her bedside window out to the ocean, in hopes she'll one day return to her true home. This is a point-and-click adventure game centered around Kelsey the Selkie. Oh, that's a good pun. She has to find her skin inside the manor so she can go home. Okay. So... Oh, this is just a mock-up. All you get to download is these images that are on the site. Oh, that's a shame. They really didn't put a download up? Interesting. Game mock-up jam. Make real screenshot of fake game. Dang. So this isn't a real game, but imagine if it was. It looks cool. I think they did a good job making it seem like it could be a real game. But unfortunately, we won't get to play this one. That's too bad. Yeah, I didn't do enough research. Again. Okay, well, hopefully this one's a game. This is by Tempo. Good work on that one, though. It looks cool. I want to play it. Okay, so Tempo has made some Twine games, some Bitsy games, and some non-Bitsy games too. They look pretty interesting. Cool art style of some of these ones. But what have we got for this one? It's called Run Aground. A Selkie deals with life after the storm, starring a D&D character from a campaign that I hope to carry with me. That's fun. You can always make any kind of character for a role-playing game. Set in the Darklands, a setting by Samael. Made for Bitsy Jam 84 Petrichor. Nice. So this is a Bitsy game made in 2024. Let's play. Run Aground. Okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Tired. Another day. Better get up. I don't feel like lying down right now. That's not true. I do feel like lying down right now, but I can't do nothing but lie down in bed all the time. I need to set my sights higher. Maybe I can find a novel place to lie down for a while before returning to bed. My end table. The candles have all burned down. I haven't performed a ritual in a long time. Books. It's been a while since I've touched these. The holy texts used to bring me such comfort. They gave me a sense of purpose. Maybe that was part of the problem. Whatever the case, they're just painful now. And now fish shall last for another day. As bad as things are, I'm not going to go without fish. I do miss the taste of freshly caught fish. Frozen fish will have to suffice. Is that a quest hook? Are we going to go catch some fish? Sorry, I'm launching Joy to key so that I can use my controller instead of the keyboard. Sake of my wrist. I step out into the harsh sunlight. Oh, nice. A community garden, a place for things to grow and flourish. Must be nice. Okay. Whoa, scrolling. Wow. This way to the marketplace. My fish is going off and my veggies are a bit rotten. They'll do. There's always tomorrow. Temple to Hellos, Dawnstar. O Sunfather, O King of Light, guide and nurture us with your glory. Shine the light for us to follow. By your brilliance we are never lost. I remember when those words meant something to me. This is part of that setting, that RPG setting, I guess. This way to the guild. I'm not ready to show my face around there. Not like this. Not broken like this. What did they mean? So I don't want to go to the market or the temple. Oh, this is interactable. I'm not going for a swim, not without my skin. And also not with my skin. Okay. This is the way to the docks. The ocean makes me feel queasy right now. I can't remember the last time I wore my skin. Maybe it doesn't fit me anymore. I'm going to put off trying it on until tomorrow. Okay, so the park is this way. I should try to do something productive instead. I thought you were looking for a novel place to lie down. I guess I'll go to the market. Ah, okay. They refuse. It's interesting having a protagonist who's so, like, defiant or, like, doesn't want to do things and will, like, refuse to do things you tell them to do. That's cool. I can't imagine I'm welcome there anymore. Okay, so we don't want to go to the temple, or the guild, or the park, or the market, or the dock. Have we gone this way? Yeah, we did try that. If we could find the skin... I'm not falling for that trick. I know myself too well. Going back inside now is a gateway to lying in bed. Laying in bed is a gateway to staying in bed. If I'm going to make anything of this day. I've got to stay away from anything comfortable. Maybe a trip into town will give me something to do. Okay. Now can we go to the market? The interactable's gone because we've interacted with it. ... We didn't... Oops. Oh, something about fallen paladins. I don't know where I'm welcome anymore. I don't know. It says characters of fallen paladin, which is a really interesting concept. Not here. Not here, not here, not here. Okay, well, we're not going that way. They've made it very clear. I feel like we've run out of interactable things. We can read the signs again. Okay. We're taking a stroll. Having given up on doing something useful. That's fine. This way to the public park. It's been a while since I've been here despite living next door. It's been hard to do things I enjoy. Just waiting for the storm to come again, I suppose. Interesting. This character's really going through it. Okay. Is that a seagull on a rock? I love it. Nice stroll in the park. There's a dense patch of clovers. It looks comfortable. I lay down on the clovers. Was it exhaustion that guided me to the soil? Was it a silent yearning in me? Was this my volition, or had I been guided here? I suppose it doesn't matter. I lay down amongst the clovers and closed my eyes. I try to relax the tension in my body and be still. Just as I'm starting to manage, a light rain begins to fall. It hasn't rained for so long, and it starts now. Just my luck. Surely this is a sign of Hellas' scorn for me, well deserved. Even a simple sunbeam is too good for the likes of me. I'm not worth such a consideration. I think the thoughts, but have a harder time feeling them. A scent arises as the rain hits the dry soil. And remember the theme of the game jam, the scent of rain on soil. I breathe in the petrichor. It reminds me of ship timbers, of the ocean spray. It reminds me of clinging to a mossy rock embraced by my skin. Laughing. Others clinging to the rocks as the waves buffet us, laughing. It reminds me of the ocean's roar, softening all sound. It reminds me of storms far in the distance, safe port ahead. Ah, this rain, if I had a chance to guess. The ocean is looking for me. Perhaps it misses me too. Wow. Cool. It's just, yeah. This is what I love about Bitsy games. They're just like, they can be anything. It's just a moment in this character's life. They're in a dark place, but like, yeah, just a little snippet. That was really cool. Yeah, angst is right. Good stuff, Tempo. Thank you. And like, it's a Selkie, but in a different kind of setting. Yeah, interesting. Okay. Thank you. Next. That was Run Aground. So this is Selkie Blue Escapes, Episode 1, The Exile of Zim. A draft idea of a simple game with a Gaelic tale of Selkies in the sea. So this is, it was updated in 2020, but originally from 2016. Looks like there is no Episode 2, but we'll see what they've put together for this. Okay, Selkie Blue. Selkie Blue Escapes. Ooh, Windows protected your PC. Please don't. You don't know what's good for me. Windows. Oh, it's in like Game Maker thingy or whatever. Hold on. Gotta capture the window. Yeah, that works. Okay. Can I make it bigger? I can't. Help Zim find the Selkie's home. Okay. Z, projectile, arrows, move. Z, okay. I think we're set up for that. Play. Arrows move, Z, projectile, which goes in 4 directions. Wonder about this music. It's mainly coming through on the right channel. Which I will say is an interesting choice, if indeed it was a choice. But I won't have it too loud because that's going to be annoying for headphone listeners, I'm sure. Let me know if it's annoying you now and I'll turn it down. Okay, so it's a kind of action exploration thing. Oh, we do have a mini-map. I love a mini-map. Whoa! A little Zelda-like, you could say. But with almost bullet hell elements. Okay, we're gonna grab that key. So am I guess I am Zim and the Selkie is something else. Wonder if we will meet the Selkie at some point. What's this? I became a Selkie? I didn't even see what was through the other door. Okay, now we're in a series of combat rooms. Fighting very strange looking surreal enemies. Welcome, you have returned. Indeed. Now I'm big. Get key. Huh. Okay. You know, I never saw it was in that south room. Ah! Nothing. Oh, and no matter which door you go through, you exit from the north door in the central room. That seems like... well... I was going to say not intentional, but, you know... just an oversight, I guess. Yeah, it's Zelda 1. At least I don't have to bomb any walls. So it's like 10 times better than Zelda 1, I guess. Yeah, it's so, like, abstract. I have no idea what's going on or what's supposed to be the story here. It's really open to interpretation. But there's no question that I have returned. What an interesting character design. Very mermaid-esque, of course. Can I leave? No. Get the key. Selkie Blue escapes. The exile of Zim. Help Zim find the Selkie's home. But what does it mean? Okay, well. That was an initial draft idea of a simple game of the Gaelic tale on Selkies and the sea. Somehow. By C_GD. So yeah, I do like the style of it and it shows promise. Wait, did I go through this room? I don't think I did. It's like a different build of the game or something. When was this from? 2016. Interesting, interesting. Kingdom Hearts doesn't have Selkies, but it does have a character named Selfie. Oh, yeah, I guess, do they have smartphones in that game? Everybody's taking selfies. They do go to Tokyo at some point, I think. Alright, what are we going to do next? We have a bit of time. Maybe I will break my rules and play a visual novel. That Bitsy game was essentially interactive fiction, so I could play the in-browser version, but I prefer to do the download version. Quarantined? Suspicious behavior? Alright, I'll just play the browser version. That's not going to be suspicious. Selfie is a character from Final Fantasy VIII. Ah, I've seen the opening intro of Final Fantasy VIII at a homestay in Japan on a school trip in Year 9. That's the extent of my experience with that game. I was very impressed with the graphics on the CG cutscene that opens the game. Now, I don't know about volume here. Oh yeah, we should also do a little intro here. So the Gameheads, a tech training venture. Oh, okay. Low-income youth and students of color. Awesome, that's great. So anything on here will have been made by a group of students who went through this program. So we'll have to check the credits, I guess. But yeah, lots of interesting stuff here, which you do get from these kinds of programs. Just whatever the students wanted to make. So Lament is a point-and-click visual novel, follows the Selkie Nisaea as she searches to uncover the cause of her people's declining population and the disappearance of neighbouring pods. When Her pelt is stolen, marooning her on land. And there's even a video introduction. Yeah, why don't we watch that? Can I turn this music off for a second? Whoa. Yeah, there. Let's watch this video.
So our game is called The Lament. It's a point-and-click visual novel game that's following a Selkie called Nisaea, who's trying to figure out what's causing the decline in her population, her people's population, and also trying to figure out who stole her pelt.
Our main story is to take back control in your life. Basically, we're using the skin or the coat of the game to symbolizes like the level of, even though you may lose some yourself or your identity, you may still have pieces of that, or through your life experiences as you go along, you'll be able to put yourself together.
Our main gameplay loop is communicating with our NPCs or different characters they've encountered throughout the game, so people can use our dialogue system to investigate, discuss, and discover clues, along with our click and point mechanic to figure out the mystery of the stolen pelts and the disappearance of their neighboring pods.
We're going for a more semi-Victorian era type of art style and aesthetic as well too, because we're going for like a cute but also kind of creepy vibe at the exact same time, following Victorian fashion and looking from like the difference of like dark clothing and bright clothing with some of the characters.
So depending on which items or clues they discover or choose to click on, allows them to unlock new dialogue choices along their dialogue options with NPCs across the game.
Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy playing our game.
Interesting. That's great. Okay, let's play it. The sidebars went away. It's everything I ever wanted. Okay. Cool. Oh, could you hear that all right? I didn't think to check that. Sorry. Okay. Right. Oh wait, I should probably look at that. Action, pause menu, advanced dialogue with space. That's nice. Controller support. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, let's do a quick check of the credits. See those. Oh. 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 Okay, we'll start that again. Oh yeah, I can full screen. I forgot about that. Okay. Oh, it's still like in a window? It's broken. What did I do? Is it cached or something? Okay, it's working. Ooh, and true full screen. I love it. Okay, cross fingers, credits. It worked. Lovely. Awesome. Milo, it's me. Wait, that's not me. So here's some of the people, or I guess all the people involved. Awesome. I wish I did level design in a Selkie game. It's my one dream. Okay, well, let's stop farting around and play the game. The story is a work of fiction. Gather round, pups. I shall recount the tale of our kind and my mother, but this once. So this is, like most visual novels, a game with a lot of reading, and I don't know if I'm going to read it all out loud, so... You may read it yourself, I suppose. goes. The male Selkie was tricked into giving 3 wishes. The wishes not freely given caused the 3 losses: famine, death, and disappearance. And this caused a tragedy. Missing pods. So Nisaea has just taken human form. And here she is. Ah, okay, so she's just brought some fish back. Just like we did in the first game. But it seems like she's come about them honestly. And she's, like, dressed very well. Unlike the character in the first game. The rock's been disturbed. Somebody has taken my pelt from the hiding spot. Hey Captain, how's it going? I have been playing Selkie games today that I found on itch.io. And because I ran out of other games that I had found, we're going into a genre that I haven't really ever played before on stream, the visual novel. Oh yes, and Captain is keeping up his streak. Well done. So Selkies are seal creatures that can shed the seal skin and take on a human form, but if their skin is then taken, they can't return to their family and their home in the sea. So now we must solve the mystery of who took the skin. Nice. Captain likes some visual novels. Do any of them have selkies though, is the question. So we have met a man, Victor. Oh, this is the guy that we were buying fish off, I guess. Nice. The crab traps were empty. Does he know? Does he know I'm a Selkie? Let's be honest. Well, not completely honest. But he seems a kind chap. Unless... Thing or person? Yeah, person acting strangely. Okay, well, have you seen anything? You have to be more specific. He's hiding something. Oh, but he ran away, I guess. A clue. Slocum sanguis ante omni. But he's gone. How do I ask him? Ooh, I'm familiar with these kind of scissors, but these have been used in violence, perhaps. Or maybe an accident. Okay, he's back. The scissors seem more urgent, although the blood was old, an old blood stain. Consequences? How could I have expected consequences from my actions and choices? It's unfair. Oh, they're his. Gifted by his sister. But he descales fish with them. Perfectly sane and normal. Yeah, perfectly sane and normal is something that a perfectly sane and normal person says all the time to justify their actions. He's deflecting. but I shouldn't turn down a lead. So here's Jessamine. Yes, human skin is insufficient to keep you warm. Good call. Victor sent me. A friend of his is an acquaintance of mine. Acting strange. Well, have you seen anything? Some charlatans are distracting people, perhaps. Oh yeah, I forgot I could use the controller on this. I guess not. Back to mouse it is. A titleless book hides the contents of a 2nd edition translation of the Pillow Book. And there's a note and a locket. Oh, this is just full of clues. EK, strand of black hair. Golly. This action will have consequences, but I didn't have a choice to do it. Okay. Or maybe this action? Like which I choose here? It's like warning you that the upcoming thing is you can't go back on? Okay, anyway. Let's keep it vague in general. Because if you remark on the bookmark, that'll mean you've opened it and seen the locket. So let's not give away. A friend got it for me. Eloise. Brilliant woman who is undone by a rotten doctor. While running off with a bride from the sea. Oh, and the out-of-towners, but we know that the brides of the sea are true. And he broke his engagement with Eloise. Okay. These philosophers seem dangerous to my kind. Trip to the countryside is in brackets? Or like inverted commas? Do you think the ocean would be greedy to yearn for the moon? No. Oh. Was that the wrong answer? I did get a map to the doctor, but... Oh. The skins are just there. Can I just grab it and run? Let's look at this first. Whiskers. Collection of whiskers that are shed naturally from one subject. adult or a Selkie. The one on display. It's unclear how this skin was obtained. Okay, it could be a Selkie pup or a large juvenile seal molt. I didn't know seals molted. But this, I guess, is saying that Selkies are bigger than seals. Okay. And the pattern's incomplete. She would recognize if it was hers. Oh, but I can't get closer. Oh, there he is. Okay, take the hammer, sneak up on the doctor. Bang. A well-dressed man. You ill-formed, feculent monstrosity. Should have picked up the hammer. Undine, my pearl, I never thought to gaze upon those eyes again. Okay, he has mistaken me for someone else. Aberrant fiend. Yes, Undine has abandoned you. The reason is evident. Yes, did you ask what she wanted? Whoa! So that was my pelt. Not anymore. Oh no. That's no good. A cautionary tale. Did we just get the bad ending? Yeah. Dang. No. Well. That's our ending. Yeah, shorter than I thought, which is good, because, like, I guess the stereotype about visual novels is that they drag on and on and on. Maybe if I'd made better choices, it would have been longer. But yeah, there were some characters that we saw in screenshots that we never met. Because I guess I made some poor choices. And it ended up very badly for poor Nisaea. Dang. Lament indeed. We must hope that the doctor perished in the conflagration as well, and his cruelty came to an end. Oh, it's repeating. That was really cool, actually. Yeah. Was that like my first visual novel, maybe? I certainly have not played many of them, so yeah, I did enjoy that one. Good stuff. So thank you, team. Really cool. I love the art in it. The story was cool. We could have met this guy. This lady. I guess I was immobilized by fear. Well, people, play this yourself and try and get a better outcome than I did. Yeah, so I think we will end the stream there. Thank you very much for watching. Because I've run out of Selkie games, but we do have some leads to follow up on. Perhaps a Highland Song, spoilers. But that won't be for today. And yeah, I gotta go through these tabs and figure out what else I need to look at. But yeah, thank you. The world deserves more Selkie games, well said. Indeed it does. But we found a few, and they were good. But yes, we would like some more, please. So keep making them. Yeah, so next week we're going to play a dolphin game. That's the plan. So look forward to it. And that'll be the last one. Oh, there's one other stream day before the end of the year. So yeah, I'll think of something. Okay, so yes, thanks for watching. This has been good. I was pleased with what we discovered today. So until next time, have a good one and stay hydrated and keep your skin safe if you have need to remove it, because there can be some nefarious sorts out there who might take it. Be careful. Okay, bye bye.